Hello, I'm Mike Kucharski, Assistant Sports Information Director, joined by TJ Lundeen, the sports editor for the Pacer Times. We're here to tell you about everything Pacer as we take you inside Pacer Athletics. Just wrapped up a couple very successful Pacer basketball seasons. You can find final game notes and a highlight video for both teams on pacersports.com.
All right, moving on to some spring sports going on right now. The golf team is third ranked in NCAA Division II, and they finished second as a team in 3 of their 6 spring events. So very highly successful there. Some individual medalists. Matt Atkins won the Cleveland Golf Palmetto Intercollegiate, which was hosted by USC Aiken. And we've had 2 Peach Belt Conference Golfers of the Week, Matt Atkins on March 14th and JP Solis on March 28th. And then some top 10s individually. Matt Atkins has done that 5 times, including that win at the Cleveland Golf Palmetto Intercollegiate. JP Solis has 2 top 5 finishes. Mark Dixon and Andrew Ward each have 1. The next time the Pacers will be in action will be April 20th and 21st, and that'll be the Peach Belt Conference Championship, which will be at Callaway Gardens in Pine Mountain, Georgia, hosted by Columbus State.
Next, we're moving on to the tennis programs. The men's tennis is currently ranked 30th in the nation. They start the week with a 9-6 overall record. They are also the owners of the USC Aiken Athletics Department Co-Student Athlete of the Month for March in Ettore Damiani. Damiani has now won 13 straight singles matches. He's 8-1 in Peach Belt Conference play and 13-2 overall. The doubles for the men have been led by Bruno Orlandini and Andy Quirk. They have a 9-4 overall record and 6-3 in conference play. As far as the women's side, they start the week with a 10-8 overall record. The Peach Belt Conference Player of the Week for February 19th was Shauna Williams, and Margot Simone is leading the team individually with an overall record of 11-7. She's 6-6 in conference play, and she and Francesca Rigel now lead the team in doubles with an overall record of 3-1 and 2-1 in Peach Belt Conference play. The Pacer tennis teams will compete in the Peach Belt Conference Tournament on April 12th through 14th. The tournament's hosted by Francis Marion in the city of Florence, South Carolina. And the top 8 teams from each men's and women's will compete in that tournament.
All right, we'll move on to softball. The Pacer softball team is now 22-18-1 overall, 9-9 in the Peach Belt Conference. And they've won 20 or more games for the 19th time in 20 seasons. Taylor Morgan was named the Peach Belt Conference Softball Freshman of the Week on March 4th. She's 6th in the Peach Belt Conference in strikeouts with 133 and 12th in the ERA with a 2.23 on the year. The other pitcher for the Pacers, India Cornegay, was named the Peach Belt Conference Softball Pitcher of the Week back on February 26th. She's currently 2nd in the Peach Belt Conference in ERA with a 1.06, which is also 2nd in strikeouts with 230. Cornegay is 9th in wins. India recorded her 700th career strikeout against the 19th ranked Columbus State Cougars. She fanned 15 in that game to achieve the feat.
Strong pitching by the Pacers.
Absolutely. Leading the Pacers on the offensive side are Caitlin White and Lindsey Jones. They're both hitting over 300 and have started every game this season. White is leading the team in hits, and Lindsey Jones is leading in RBIs. The Pacer softball team will close out the regular season this week. Senior Day will be Saturday, April 13th, when Lander comes to town at 2 p.m. for a doubleheader. Then the Peach Belt Conference Tournament will be April 20th and 21st. That'll be hosted by Flagler down in St. Augustine, Florida.
Let's move on to the baseball team. They're currently ranked 9th in the nation. They've won 30 games for the 12th time in Coach Kenny Thomas's 14 seasons directing the Pacers. They're 16-5 in conference play, which is good for first in the Peach Belt. Pacers have had a lot of great offensive individual efforts so far, led by Bill Gerstenslager, who was the co-USC Aiken Athletic Department Student Athlete of the Month for March. He batted .460 and had 29 RBIs in the 22 games. For the year, he currently bats .419, which leads the team and is 2nd in the Peach Belt. He leads the Peach Belt in extra base hits with 19 doubles and 4 home runs, and he's 8th in the conference with RBIs. He's also had a 20-game hitting streak, and he leads the team with 13 multiple RBI games. We've also seen great play from Josh Miller of late. He was the Student Athlete of the Week from Monday, April 8th. He's currently batting .345 on the year with 11 stolen bases and 10 multiple RBI games. Bryce Bauer, another senior, has been playing very well. He's 5th in the conference in batting average at .407. He's got 42 runs scored, which leads the team, and is 6th in the Peach Belt. And he leads the team also with 24 multiple hit games. Ty Barkell, a sophomore, has been playing a great first base, and he's tied for 2nd in the conference in home runs with 8. He's 7th in the Peach Belt in RBIs with 41, and both of those totals lead the team. And he's also batting .378 and had a 23-game hitting streak already this year. Another senior playing outfield is Brandon Millhouse, who's batting .344 on the year, and he's tied for 5th in the conference with 15 stolen bases. And rounding things out offensively is a freshman, Sean Miller, who plays shortstop, and he was chosen as Peach Belt Conference Freshman of the Week on March 5th. So really a lot of great offensive performances so far.
And you talk about offensive performances, we'll go on to the pitching staff. Ryan Molesky, who was a co-student athlete of the week on March 4th, was chosen the Peach Belt Conference Pitcher of the Week March 5th, so a pretty good couple of days right there for Ryan. All right, and Derek Beasley was the Peach Belt Conference Pitcher of the Week on April 5th. He's tied for the lead in the Peach Belt Conference in wins with 9. He currently has a perfect 9-0 record on the season. He's also 6th in the conference in strikeouts. And the Pacer closer, Taylor Grover, currently leads the Peach Belt Conference with 8 saves, and he has not surrendered an earned run. Also has 23 strikeouts in just 20 innings pitched. So we've had fantastic contributions from those individual guys and also from the staff as a whole. And the Pacers will close out this week at Lander. That's a top 10 matchup. Lander 10th in the country, 2nd in the Peach Belt Conference, so a pretty big series right there between the 1st and 2nd ranked teams. And they'll have 2 weeks left of the regular season after this weekend series, and they'll next be at home on April 17th against Shorter.
So that'll do it for this edition of Inside Pacer Athletics. For TJ, I'm Mike, signing off.
And be sure to check out pacersports.com for all of your Pacer athletic needs.